yɛdi enkomo ɛbɛboa ɔman kyekyereyɛ ɛno ɛna yɛ no yɛadwen ɛwɔ so nti samre deɛ lawo sɛ koko enkomo a ɛkɔ ɛwɔ Ghana ha no yɛate koko boɔ so na mahu sɛ close act for sɛ ɔmo condition of service to ɔmo kɔ strike the last time am tie kan sɛ nka farmers no UTAG Universities Association and afei so TUTAG Technical University Teachers Association and CTAG Colleges of Education ɔmo training college no ɔmo Teachers Association no ɔmo sɛ ɔda bi ɔmo kɔ strike ɛnyɛ ɔmo pay ne ɛte so condition of service a ɔmo pɛ ebi a allowance ne research ne hwan bi na ɛfa mo ɔmo no na ɔmo ate atua and CTAG for ɔmo te atua almost 4 months nyame yɛ adoma adwa da bɛn ɔyɛ close act for ɔmo yɛ adwuma local government no ɔmo sɛ ɔmo so ɛte atua ɛfa yɛ ɔmo condition of service no you see said da bi ameka sɛ Ghana ha no yɛ ntutu akuafo yie akuafo ɛyɛ adwuma without condition of service akuafo ɛyɛ adwuma a obi amfo ɔmo ho ɛkwan a ɔmo nam so kɔ afuo mu kura no ɔmo nnabi ɛyɛ bom kwan na bom kwan no kura no asai asafu ɛma ɔmo ɛgomu awɔwɔ ne ɛkekeka ho ne nyinaa wɔbɔkɔ ɛkɔsom ɛyɛ adwuma de mayɛ a bra ɔman no esisi ɔmo aduane ne ba so aban ɛntɔ aduane ne ma ɔmo na farm ayi market woman na wɔte ɛyɛ race course ɛne ɛyɛ bantama dwom ɛna afei central market dwom hɔ a na ɔmo gyina hɔ determine prices ɛde ma akuafoɔ no ebi tim kɔfa ne ma bra koraa yɛ sɛ wode ba no amɔ Helen as a whatever one na determine prices for food ɛwɔ kurom ha one na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnɛ woyɛ ntɔwɔ aduane nti na aduane ne ba na ne boayɛ fo farmers are suffering in this country nobody is talking about them nobody is fighting for them na close act for momo tete or local governance ɛde ba adwuma na moyɛ I have been an assignment member before and minimum adwuma yɛ sɛ moyɛ amonyɛ Ghana is seen it as indiscipline so within nyinaa no ɛyɛ mo ka ho bi mo bylaws to ho ayɛ sɛ mo enforce so strictly na ka bibia kama yɛ jagum mo tito mo nya hwɛ mo tito office mo mimi afon so ade kyana na mo apon na mo kofie mo gyina sɛ condition of what service me minimum dada sɛ me ne mo be bunga pa because Ghana is saying nyinaa no mo play active role in it. Go to elsewhere and see how functional the municipal assemblies and then the metropolises are working effectively for the people, the citizens over there. Apart from providing school, we also procreate employment for the people. Those within the catchment area, no, for those people. TV whatever. What good policies are in place for these folks? What next? What happened to them? Who is absorbing them direction when they provide the necessary directions for them? These are the jobs that's supposed to be doing and not do anything for the people within the catchment areas. Because what condition of service? Now farmers near farming but no big condition of service. Masati cocoa boss who and then they modi cocoa no yourself in this country. The minority will go to the cocoa farm. No many farmers for cocoa. Some they pay, or money pay. A year Akuafo asem mo and na mo pay Akuafo asem. Na Dr. Otoko no so namuram church aban no. Now you don't care about the farmers. Do you care about the farmers? Most come political against kwaya mututuko nyina. Do you know the fuel consumption mo say no? More delegation am the no am kodi that region district no no more of this am kodi one hotel base one the aka enya Ghana ska no matter cocoa so boa do you have to go to cocoa farm to go and explain to the farmers no and who interact a car mo boy come and quantify it munya ska no hene. Where did you get that money from? That money now more they spend it and now more they come more church the farmers and food and now more they coin in and out no more pay them now more geno. That money ain't mean to have 10 bags of cocoa. Mate buono no. You see, sa crocod the John issue no munjai. Crocod the John na moya no munya hwehwe mu ne na moya munyai. And the same thing happens to the minority. Minority MPs no so na muram and na mo kasa hey aso na performance as mo performance as mo hen. Let me read this section for you all to understand and appreciate the concerns I raise wa hanmo. Ye na kasa ma Akuafo. It is a motor ho na motor so yen mo dada yen mo di e ho fel ase dem mo pay asem so mo pay asem enne e china mo pay asem o hefa hwe eye PNDC law 1984 PNDC law PNDC law the act na establish cocoa board the act na the cocoa board buy no emra na the cocoa board buy no say cocoa board kitty. Let me read this in English. Me ma churchim actually mo say contributory insurance for farmers. Ya shares and kayemfa eye Akuafo pension scheme. Emfa mo cocoa farmers pension scheme. 1984 emra no kan it is a law no by cry na buy side cry. Emfa is 1986 cry na buy 2 years time now almost sign na year juma. Enye 38 40 years mu na ekwe. 40 years. Common pension scheme for cocoa farmers. We have not been able to execute that for them. We have not been able to implement it for them. Now, more kasa asem say ati cocoa so more asem na mo pekua for asem no. E dey na mo kafa sa pension scheme no ho. The very law that establishes cocoa board compelling the government or not say the cocoa board to institute that, to make that policy working. 40 years on. Eden ma ya makoyafo no ai na yeti koko so a na wo su tu koko ma mo nam mfom na say mo performance asem and mo nam afom na mo kasa no why impo na wo born wa say mo pension scheme no ye be hwa me ya ama mo kokko the john sa sabi eye anansesem na mo di no mo be gya mo nja both the minority and the government in power. Yes otuko na okọ bush na kwaye den uko chechem we na dey na asi the impact no impact farmer life no asesa na and what to color one allowance so je allowance the other people na mo nyina mo ko bush no mo nya allowances adna mo ka say ene sister no why identity ye nya allowance this ye pay nkwa na ebeje ye nya bri wo how sa eye enhwehwanimu niema na mo ye no krom ha no ebe ya mo njai. Let me read it. We are Mebo, His Excellency, the former president, Nana Addo Dankwa the 2020, Oba Prempeh Assembly Hall, say, Obe launching farmers scheme, cocoa farmers scheme. Omo launch here, no mo ko win here 2021. Omo nam ho sa, omo ntimi implemented that policy no mo go and then this is waba until even a single word from the cocoa board CEO, that is Dr. Randy Abe. Now, makwa kwati cocoa so ye can. Na mo nam afom, say dem mo penny pass him. Mo performance asem. So mo pay asem. Mo pay asem man can shisha pa asem mo ye. Now, let me read it. I said the board shall within 1 year after the coming into force of this act establishes a contributory insurance scheme for cocoa, coffee and share farmers within the framework of the social security scheme. Say aboard the bar a year afe ba kono. Yes o mo yen hihye say on betimi amboa ama akuafo no mo ba boa ma ye nsiachi ba wa ye hwe senior eye senate for am titi adwuma for katue se na omo yom hye ne be hwe so de ayama ye. Now when you read the continue reading, I'll say the board's contribution to the insurance scheme referred to in subsection 1 shall charge to the operational fund of the board. Nti subsection 1 of the mrana ya no omo be hwe se board no ebeboa ama operational fund ni sika omunya no ombenya ede ayesa adwumadin amom. And then I say the directors shall by legislative instrument make regulation to give full effect to this section. So mo hwe so mbeye mra ebetimi aboa ama yetumi ama sa ensiachi ba na akoso ama cocoa farmers cocoa farmers 40 years on mutimi yes simple thing we mo so na mo number fom say mo pekuafo asem. Now let me play this tape.
This morning we're gathered here to deepen the resolve of cocoa of government towards improving the circumstances of our cocoa farmers by launching the Cocoa Farmers Pension Scheme. Talk about 4 more years for Nana and the MPP to do more for you. The Cocoa Farmers Pension Scheme is one such example. There are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of cocoa farmers across the country who are responsible for the production of a crop that has for over a century been the mainstay of the economy of our country. We worked hard to provide us the income with which we have built our nation's infrastructure and its most important educational institutions. Recognition of this, the Ghana Cocoa Board was mandated in the Section 26 of the Cocoa Board Law, 1984 PNDC Law 81, to establish a contributory insurance scheme for cocoa farmers within the framework of the Social Security scheme so that they could also enjoy a well-deserved pension upon retirement. Successive governments, for various reasons, were unable to fulfill this, much to the disapproval of cocoa farmers, who continue to make demands for the establishment of the Cocoa Farmers Pension Scheme. As candidate Akuafo Kye, in the run-up to the December 2016 elections, I made a solemn pledge to cocoa farmers that if the Ghanaian people repose their confidence in me and I won the election of 2016, my government will establish the pension scheme for them, not just in fulfillment of the pension scheme for them, not just in fulfillment of the law, but also in line with government's plans to improve the living standards of cocoa farmers.
All right, Alishima, Asama Mekai, and His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, the then president, December, our Pempe Asame Hall, or baby launch a pension scheme, Akuafo and Sechi by the cocoa farmers. And Nana make can brofono, and Nana or can wahano. Now let's listen to the then chairman for Cocoa Board, the chairman, board chair, Hackman Uswajiman. Yeah, na ya jama na mo amuti mu fie mo bo ho na mo say omo de edi agro omo edi agro omo de Akuafo edi agro because Akuafo ni kamafo na ya sare na ya so ankunya na ya de kwafom say ekochechiri ma chepe what timi Cocoa Board so almost 1038 Ghana cedis. You are telling me that the end ye and the men to a catch and so economy number dollar number from to work at your me timra from 10,000 cedis in fusion amount because they say what stabilizes city into be a hotono sir and some way we don't hear it. You may say but farmers are sacrificing for so many years sabi sir and the market ticket to urban government can absorb it. Scabi be mudi bebe muntimi absorb and the mokwa year a bit a boy year and 10 billion 100 million size canino and for so many basuma a nation.
Today is indeed a memorable day as it marks the end of a 36-year journey for the implementation in Section 26 of the Ghana Cocoa Board Law 1984 PNDC Law 81, which puts a responsibility on the board to put in place a farmers' welfare scheme. The journey to achieve this has not been easy because several hurdles needed to be jumped over before rolling out the schemes to distinguish and ensure this. So for the past 3 years, and indeed each year of the 3, we have recorded at least a major and significant accomplishment of a success to rejoice about. I wish to state that the fees chalked are in fulfillment of the directives from His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief when he swore in the board, and our own pledge to His Excellency of what we will do for the board. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, made it our focus to advance policies and programs which aim at addressing the bottlenecks to productivity with a view of increasing productivity per hectare significantly, providing decent incomes for farmers, providing a secure future for our gallant cocoa farmers whose toil and hard work ensure the continuous supply of premium cocoa to feed the world confectionery market. I am sure.
Yeah, brofono no. Sa brofono epe. Maka brofono sa. Wo de brofono dada sa. Na bi e befa bia no dada sa. Eni Hackman na no asem na o kan ye no. Enti sabi some minority in parliament. Musimani abre. Mo na mo Akuafo asem. You are in power. 8 years. And then I'm with your man, farmers, no, within the implementation of the farmer scheme, pension scheme, no. Who be that? We can say, and then a pilot. We are pilots, ne could see saying, how many years should it take to do a piloting project? Say if indeed you need say a per se book we have one. Would you have a boss? Into a minority, ne a buying penny for a money numbing room more church and similar, and who here a needless to me. It's needless. A needless. That movement, you know, scanner mo pedicake. You want to chop the money? Mo disicano. And I'm more calling your language as who have government officials, my colleague journalists who were following them. Oh, now man go to the hotels. Montreal Moka. Mama pay them. Is it no waste of money? Farmer, no, what do the farmer give to the farmer? Farmer, yeah, dreamer for so many years. Nasa bibi ketua biasia. What's your Akuafo Hon Richmond? And I'm going to say $1 number form. Therefore, yet to be a pill because bibi aba form. Na Akuafo there ye entity pay so mon tena ho ye nyina ye hwe mo to da wa hwe ya wo be kasa ma obi akasa mu ade de ye no enye fe ni panifo no ye ne Akuafo no enye fe because he ni kamafo enti de mo pa bia na mo ye na wakọ no akọte UTAC for pay so ana CTAC ana say TUTAC and then CROSAC for na call strike ni china Monday. Condition of service kekum and you pay mpo they are going on strike now what the farmer nisika so from 33,600 up by 2,500 1,038 cities 1,038 cities wouldn't they bet in 1,038 cities it can change somebody's life or more than I'm street is on to be crap at just 5 cities 10 cities to start a business not to be a cut you as 1,038 cities I can't say $1 above from and so what boss Maju.
Me yeso.
Nampo mboko de.
Nyame adum ho din pa.
Empirifo engineer Kwesi Nyameche oni CEO ma Vesta Oil and mene ne bedin komo kakra. Afa na djuma omo ye no ho. So far enema ko say when I the immediate past chairperson the inflation about from 3.3 say na afi so manfo chim say bank rate, you know, they say interest rate above from now. Banks need chase more for Bosnia. Sign a situation here, then you zoom into production, Papa. Sign a value addition, I cost you a memo, AGR for more members, you know, or more teso. And I say, there, I buy and Papa back and see who be a watono. Am I in Ghana and Libya? I say Ghana and Libya so enjoy better because see, you know, they say appreciate against the dollar.
Me da se bebre mame enchia Ghana for Majibra omo tie o no mo hwe won so various social media platforms. And no cre atiti bebre nso won ma ye hu de ekoso bi ase yina o man mo. Dollar about from yes obvious for everybody to see. The implication is saying and also interest rate prime rate about from scanning available for manfo to borrow and also you know at the banks giving out loans to people, all those things are there. And I mean baby I could say banks nature say man for somebody busi menim say bia what bank be also chase man for somebody busi I know me ati me catch member say
recently yene Fidelity Bank.
Okay.
More engaged journalists, bad 20. I will come as
I'm say I'm not for my business about mama.
You were Lancaster and the ACCA for more
okay
chairperson and I will be my presentation and I can say no very soon we have your interest rate in
now or soon.
Oh, so I'm say banks ni bi asase. Banks ni bi asase omo ma looking for man for so omo meji loans.
Yeah, bompa
inti.
But industry ade ba ko ehia pa ne say benya loans a bosia e wo form. Because production Ghana I say enye competitive. Enye competitive in the sense that your cost of production is very high. nti wo ya de wi a na wo ton a edin even your neighbors are more ho West Africa I say fa Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Mali ni adia no ma ye no Ghana no what they call her ne board kakra say city no etimi nya ahoden a our implication mienu baako city no form a say ye no ma bre a ye export wa your advantage city ni nya ahoden a eboa omo kra no ma eba emwa yen a ye no ma ye koton wa bontin enti city na all of a sudden ye nya sharp appreciation no affect industry bebre especially AGI for a ye no ma ye de kwa abana no koton
samum
yes normal yes basic economics the entire say wo sika no emu yedu a na say we ye obi a we ye more exporter emwa export because ema say first na ni pakono the be 1,000 safer eto enoma 10 say obi here about 1,000 or 1,002 safer no they are to the same normal and yeah na ma yeah production and the export no so so share kakra ba hum kakra but then na also ban hwe say ko be kushin local businesses no as said no enya ahoden no said e be ya gradual na ka etimi etimi penetrate yen neighboring markets as a foreign market no ade ba ko emwa yen bebre so ye your cost of production especially electricity and water energy ne water
sa no was so mama na
menim se wankasa auto kania
me tobi
aban no ka se esi January mu a no ma bekoso before me see mu kware no ma wo so dada esi January mu ni me bill aba February mu a January bill no na bako esi se omo hwe mam se normal na
bako esi for ada e boro so na se enkomo ntumi no so omo dey say dollar cedi rate no and my inflation and no more they can
but just
now inflation is 3.3
what you have as roughly 12 now when you jump to 20 BBS sign production now ya percentage in say huge what you have 12 may you use analogy kakra amount what you have 12 na esi atum now go to 20 you have 80 jump 80 over 120 times 100 a huge percentage
na okwa o de moya brewa na
amuso mo hwem
wo de koda ben ache
amudi me be ba am de koye faze e ko be 1 month ni nya response
na what dey akọ PRC for so aso e
men call PUS
and ya fafa PRC o metimi aye mediator
o mediator still as omo akajem say eno anu dey america busem because a quantum jump some of us enti
so what any prepaid and postpaid
industry postpaid
okay
a quantum jump which is to me no a abnormal kakra
abnormal in this so far no industry nsa menya ntia ka omo de she bi ba e be boa mo ye betetem ne ma so ma mo ye energy ne water and
abana aboya no ho ba ba asa bro be consume
enya nsia ase mu
se abana ma ya no ho ba asa bro be consume se be yo be ba no ni e twen
no okay di sen obo ama ho ba no
oh saban ba e no ma en hihye em say the mid year budget no you know okay
and so kind of budget dia giatum nti esen ka ye adwuma
dia make sure say abani kan nti ye hwe ni mu
na mo as AGI mpanifo no waka ya je budget na to me ye adwuma musumu nsakaye no ana mo be na mo tu dia fa ho
no the leadership keeps engaging va yani aban mpanifo etu ana mo bebre you know ye engage on bebre me akra me to say in spite of the fact I'm handing over as chairman last month. Me a couple of engagements with some ministers. Me national president, national executives, no so ne abemon penifo above me level no engage bebre. So yeah, hope say and ho ba mo share no e ba so. for now.
Mo hwɛ ni ma akɔpem brɛbɛn. Say Crusac for strike condition of service.
AGI and strike.
Nti mo yɛ demo.
Yenye demonstration.
Mo yɛ demo. Ti dia na mbitim ya
We engage.
Mo engage na mfa mo yɛ den.
AGI advocacy group. As a businessman. Good for encore strike. There are times I'm getting to trouble shops. But no kayana and coordinate. But AGI there. And case you have to do a factory mother. The only thing is you share and far. And no mammy. It does say yeah the ever pass it cost no on to consumer. Yet mean pass it on to the consumer. And money be good.
We go no.
Yes.
Marco Trefi.
Me want my capital me the edge must see. Team you. Say a bus see I say a beer. A man maintaining come I can let me a resort to buy and sell. Then workers now no me edge man. I mean, obi aba ko tafi. Sort to myself. And the media a beer let me survive many me remember. In my bush. Then workers are almost rely on me about over 120 workers are daily. It's your mokano.
120 workers.
Yes.
People are quite with.
Yes.
Hey, and why are they? Let's see a brain somehow.
Direct employment. This is beer. We say direct employment. For 120. Me 24 hours. The answer economy. I buy Quebec 24-hour economy. Me 24 hours.
We're 24 hours.
Exactly.
Vesta.
Yes.
Now we see kind of idea. One D one F. And I can show you.
You go I train.
Da. And as I told
you. I train.
And as I'm. Because about we call some by policy, I'm so what they are to check. Any
government
assurance
and one project do on better. And here who say and make me the account.
Who the account? Best our emails.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's perfect.
The one price on better. But yeah, bread.
More bread. So far, so good. Members no omugina ye about production. Say yɛn sakra mu sɛ bia soya yi na wakofa soya na obi sakra ne deɛ mu sɛ na ɛkɔ.
You see aban ɔman bia ne hɔ no mu asɛbi ɔmo fitin ya na ɔmo kɔ ɔmo ani ɛyɛ amamu mu mpanimfoɔ ne policies ɔmo bɛyɛ ɛna ɛma ɔman ne kɔ n'ani sisi a ɔka kyerɛ m sɛ Vesta wobɛtumi ama yɛn production say make me catch my capacity. My capacity no meant me and come so. Me were mechanical expeller. I make me 60 ton a day.
60 ton a
day. Me was chemical extraction, solvent extraction, make me 100 tons a day. Fortunately, there are other people are also by industry. Some of us, I encourage you. From the didn't come I encourage you because AGI they ain't here and say. More industries about mine, na man for my near produce or mine. A2, pardon.
A2, yeah.
Yes.
Biggest,
Madame for pan.
Great.
Yes. At the moment, only one the biggest solvent extraction for soya. You see.
Oh, Cassie,
very soon I'll be commission.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what 200 ton a day chemical extraction. And we are just all hoping say a bit near produce a brain hour. But then the question is, if produce we are, then what?
Now they're not producing in Twana.
And that may be. So we produce we are then what? I was say a buy no it me or might be a protected in industries. Okasa one we are not a say. I say AGI for the opposite a buy no mom who binding the ending. But who are all crabber? And yeah, ye produce one. Ye na a money. But you tell me I say and she should be on ma not in favor what was can see deal or mine. And it's a way, sir. That's it. Me, I'm a boka. I got to feed a bit to your taxes, need duties. And she if you didn't want her, I find it per best over 120 and on the edge, man. Yes, I buy another 1 minimum. No credit say, Mimi, as if you deal with her. Queenie dot soya. And that's all dot product no her. Mimi to free in the hole. Na me massacre mu na me ton wa no bi so akra sa de na free amanoni aba me more my be agin but akra free amanoni aba o man
yeah Argentina can
na okay Argentina US na se for me be no be obi Argentina ni me Brazil kra de omota a ton whole grain no but Argentina pa na process pa na US mo na sef no crab o man no crab go o man no no I enjoy facility at the port in fact there was a time US tries almost a creative program be organ friend amplifiers and they fought and got some exemptions on what do you call it soya meal the nipan de ba I enjoy exemptions at the port or the soya na every more about mine Ghana so ade ba ko ani mo man mu say Ghana ni bi akoto ade na so fa ade no say we say so we 10 cities I free him also a free abrochire when you say was because we 10 we say 8 cities if you also Ghana for Ghana for the difference is 2 cities my abrochire dey be sa because abrochire dey official abrochire dey yes in Ghana dey and you say abanu side ma abrochire dey so as I enjoy price advantage that's also good local business and na yeah local nyina na enye especially some of us are here bi wa no industry zo moto no could tell you say mo de na eye even as I speak to you right now cry me wo nkofo am hia bi to Kenya omo if say here de na organic
yes
non GMO
yes
ti omo hia ba ye ti oman we mu ye kra GMO ni ba eti oman we mu ye se ye mpese ye bedua GMO products ewa ha ye me ye fa GMO seeds medua but the product dey edi onti aban no enye hihye na moa local industry yes ebedu maybe adwuma kra ho be din
sisi amafo ni abro mbibi enwuma no
enwuma na amafo bebe na enwuma be ya wadaro
say na say ma hu say akoke ya president tema ma hu say omo ye poultry production bi ema agric minister could be what tema ho
ye nyina ye bompa ye
just I think Thursday omo call is it tema ho omo be cement factories be on a clay factory be
am see ye nyina ye bompa ye say nyuma ye bom na Ghana for nya nyuma ye because sabi ye tu kwan go share Ghana for akwantu ma sometimes yana be more asitemu ya humti
omo table change omo ho chiro omo so then can heaven and omo could do heaven any
Ghana for mabro chi ni nkomo na obaka cho say dodo na benya nkomo wa ha omenya nkomo Ghana o
didn't na benya nkomo Ghana because wako America wako Japan wako hwan na wo enjoy
be free because US January late January to February
oh okay
I spent just 1 week
pay
the whole point is say oh my so man more da ka Ghana ni bi ampeso obetu kwa
na here ni na mo man mu nyede timamfo na ebom na because we produce ade
me aware
so we produce ni to and economy ni ye ya se nyina tim
da bia me ka kire me a me colleague poultry farmers ni say omo nyina aka ho na ye bre oh no yetimi ye dede some of us ye advocacy eji say duty advocacy but advocacy ni nyina awie we awie a na poultry farmer na ka cho say only project or we there is onya foreign miwa sa foreign se miya na ma ye mo bi ekoje bosia e free because mo mechanical speller between 60 tons e see solvent because mechanical speller mo say entimi nchian wan ye enti ya na nwa wo nya ko see chemical extraction e say the free Argentina be ye eno letimi anwane almost ni nyina free so ya no like obi the free Argentina ba
why in cake no
we wi a o make sure say now we in Ghana here so we local
just can boy for
the boy no kwa for saying the free Argentina ba no
stress o mo
because we local into perform
the adrenaline na
and a mentality
mental sleep and others
exactly the idea was say it me advocacy ba kwa me pa no the pan feel say why in Ghana
tinye papa
Ghana any problem
tina omo we mpabo ano omo ye no Ghana no match made in China
no why yes I
ento
see the me feel say Ghana we have to go back to basics na etimi emma Ghana for what years say make there be am catch poultry farmers no ne omo am no be say economics very simple Economics are kind very simple. But you want to say a baby who will be. It's a metonsio. Where or you pensio. Maybe abesio.
Yeah.
Open suanmo. One toy the pension. I could talk in so for. And the median one talk. Miss more workers are also to a mocha. But one toy the pension in tin. Miss with a bobby. Workers meant me and to a mocha. You also got crad on maba. Was our tongue. And now producing the mobs or tongue. Got tall in silver for baby. The bacono different butcher and buy in tin. Scan not the echo. The workers meant to a mocha. Oh, no man, go on a better. Got workers here, no one better. The economics no, a cycle.
Yeah.
Me told dear, what to wait dear, what to wait dear, but me dear, net scan a call round, Eba. But so break his scan in halfway. This can call a mindful for us. May meant me and Jam workers kay, and to no man the bed, so in the man of my young queen, say it me at sea and wants to say. So pay be a toa, Gana knew will be a decato Gana Indian first. So okay, actually, a man ever quit in pa.
And see, why war industry in much and in the air cost. So say, more moye soyano some 2 years back. No one of them say munya soya ne bin to. They say soya munya to, and I say imported ones in our barbecue system. Ama farmers no at dorm with the bet still and also aka.
I don't know. I say chicken and egg issue. Ne nya soya ne binto. Na amafo so epe soya meal na ze cake no ato. Na omuso nya bi. Say soya no ebi wo ho. But me to wi a me ye wi a me ntimi nton project ni ma porti pharmacy.
Dentia.
Because amafo akra bebre abegum. Say dollar na bafom. On say me kan kire porti farmer sorry soya bean farmer say soya no let me say obi a otono 550 Ghana cedis and 5,500 Ghana cedis per ton na 550 per 100 kilo bag me say oh e bo na oton ne board in do meto no e be a 5,000 per ton nipa say on ton is because so aboka no ye nefu the Ghana so subsistence farming nti nipa no o cost no normal of say no ton no e bebo no dollar enso ye say abafo obi a okraba no akokraba e begu oman no obedru port no exemptions bebrebe afeva no so tuya normal duties kura ke bi e be compete but exemptions bebrebe afeva no but you normal the aba system no I'm going to compete with the same person and say pound for pound cry dollar no e cry a year nipa no when you have the right duties no a man no man born here and born here and most of the time maybe also the need the energy 300 Ghana cedis per 50 kg bag maybe the GB 280 per 50 kg bag nipa no guys say difference near 20 cedis per no better foreign
it's a foreign nine agent was
exactly and this is a difference in margin no and in price no a wide and some better local well process wa it's a be standard na enye but process wa
it's come up say Ghana the area foot more than
exactly maybe 30 to 50 city difference and you better Ghana there where's also Mr. Meboka what I say
yeah
Mr. Meboka and I say ube squeezy farmer no so much say farmer no so be feel say I say usisi no and one tomo until now a system na basa.
All right adishima any engineer Kwesi Nyameche na Edin Komo CEO Emma Vesta Oil Mills wo PNC ne container se kwan so na oye soya oil nti ya ono na ye no Edin Komo na I hope say ensem na oka no utie bi we Ghana ni and ye nyina be say Ghana ye yi adenti na Ghana de wo ho a yempe ne ye pe Kwesi Broni de ye wi a na ya ka say Ghana ye na wakoto Kwesi Broni de ne say ne kro no be yi na ye ne kro no so ye say no ebi na oken and your colleagues ni baby omunya komeba etunya ba wi a abeka say okotena bechi wa ba betena wotiri so nya adwuma ye dey bi di watem sabe ye kra ye koba ye a ye nya ahwi atendidi amanfo didi me no but you know my dream me baby am foresight me need da no enye omo de no bia enti ye pese omo di matem da bia but nyina ye pese Ghana ye se Ghana ye a obi ani beje e wukrum ha no enti ye nhwe so far so good with the oil production but see a code in kakra we have Vesta oil mills ye to ana ye nto
manwa no ye top pa
o Ghana ha
anwa ye top pa me anwa de me ton bu abana no da
ni na to na ha
manwa bia me ton wa ha ya soya bean oil na me ye to wa ha ya but soya no anwa nim kese and se metimi nya normal na produce more na metimi nya anwa more soya bean ankasa no anwa wo nyina 18 to 20% pe
18 to 20% pe
yes and say we bebre sen kra na anwa na wo mu ni so and say enwo abe about 45 to 50% because nkati emu say up to 60%.
But soya dey
18 to 20%.
Cheba sa wunya
anwa bebre na but kakra na enya e process wa ha no Ghana for to
pa.
In fact ye wo omo a omo to for industry omo ye paint ni ade memo company bi
paint
yes oil paint
omo dey soya na ye
soya na sunflower in the paint na so in sunflower ha and it is over sunflower so better local soya
sunflower me ni pa bi free land no so be dua bi voter what the whole proposal nyina send me
for dua bi beginning but we say that time na any processing plant nti and I'm use some dua the rice seed nti ama ebi mo ba mbu but the sunflower ni soya no dey
me refer man no ko hu otuko no yeah
okay fine
that was last year mo or ha me say na me say onya cha me miniska me go investment we also pay investors na the investors so from anom nyina obi abeso nti ba beje
and the soya and sunflower dey oil paint
wow why yeah paint here the paint here down here
oil paint
sir minim da
mbese babo company bi
oh okay
but big guys no more Ghana no they be to be free meal
no na ko painti
omo the year oil paint no
oil paint no na ya kwa akoto aba oh I see
omo ye paint wo Ghana ha me mo obi yes I so me advert omo to soya
no
yes
indeed say oil paint kra na if agree kum never
exactly
it's agriculture and yes more
and ebi mo to for industry and na poultry farmers nso mo ye fish feed no almost so ebi ehia soya because as your system na wo no omo baka say soya no omo pese anwa wo but humidity ni temperature na wo no ya na mo no sweat so much omo hia energy and the soya oil no is available energy immediate energy for them the bi mo kura ko to soya na cake na wanim no omto oil free ho de fra
ti ade njo meto free mo ho
omo ye e finance fish feed ni ade no omo to so ya no after omo process fish feed na we no omo spray oil ni go so say be ya oil ni be create float na o de feed ni go so mo afloat and enoma e bi no ansa na omo to edi ankasa o refine we ya omo to edi ko so ya no one refine ya we see just we twa huru to refine there then people can eat
oh I see it's net on the cost kama
soya oil no any problem but no kra no from say you face competition
tina me pebia me anya bi no
yeah you face competition competition you face ni say edu maybe a na am o say
am go crab gum
o say this year we dey me found kwachi bebre finance minister ekoche custom for I say was oil mo bia am for for bia I just say temaport
am fa from
just the
cover
just temaport because ya ka
so almost I raise concern omo crab no so why
omo concern be also raise
omo raise protest
omo concern bia because she had the right duty near nyina compete favorably obi nka say mo obi nyere adwuma but she had the right duty no man nyeska fama o man ho bra san kofo ya omo ntua duty papa yi omo na beka say gata mo asi we mo amatim we mo say na otim ya nyeska na ditua so she had the right duty no man no yentimi compete favorably all the finance minister is saying or doing is say I'm afford no money ball mine mo a omo emfa kwan papa so omo ntua do so botua omo anye saa de ye ne say nipa no fan say ade no a drum a 10 cities. One farm fat baby also funny 1 chair also to but me the one banny be or 8 cities. Me so baby I'm one mini baby a mefa.
FD for tune standard authority
GRA4 GRA4 and one by your assessment baby no also tua and the ubetua no na any VAT near for you na odian a body cost saying the okraba no Ghana ni beka cho say na dia en Ghana kwa na boarding say esen say dia afa eposo aba na dia afa play mu aba na Ghana ni ntia but nipa no wan tua also tua and that is one of the things that affect local production so to me happy part of my finance minister any custom workers and any movie any age
now if so meet my idea since someday I can be bini cocoa voice president
Ghana emra bia ni why any woman aka implementation what can we no free one you say maybe has have road but
say we enya dia idea because even the late president Nels called Temapod Kusui whole lot and that's quite
and make can say
that's
a process now as to say you better be implementing another thing because we see if be am for Temapod or office or no office the befa aflawo the befa unapproved routes near custom form yenya
yeah
omo kan say omo ye dey me watermale sorry yendi a car free Togo aba eno magum omo yi no na anwa kofo gallon ebi 25 liters e was here no man go so omo dey free Togo dey buy and I mean that's so can I say maybe say omo be so aye the right thing adwene say oman no ehia say ye be the right thing ama Ghana for nya adwuma ya ma Ghana adwuma tumpon no so another thing
nti why AGI president for chairman sorry for two terms
4 years which is 4 years
bono ene asante monso na mo yes production other firms omo produce so ya no omo so enya market send ye wo market ya na say omo so bomb omo teso.
You see, farmers now so do tell me omo bre.
Farmers now kaso mudua so ya no.
In fact, do maybe almost 3. Do me omo bre. Last year and this year, farmers no eat so kakra. So Akuafo Edwuma now yenti. Farmers net so pa this year and last year. Mafo bre aboka. Because projections are for year no amfa. But yeah processing no so no be bre now so issues. Because issues I want to say nipa na aboka season fidie why product no ebi nya o say ma focus o Ghana for product na enye nti na entoni ade e obi ade na enye but what ye adwuma wie atua workers ka wie bosome na no man go na o twen say oni Ghana na ibaji bia ma no onye no e ya tete pa enti me feel say I don't see another thing eha industry no pa me ankasa ma ye a couple of surveys there are times that they could jina amomoton agro products ne ho me wo kwada so ha ya kwa mu amemo obi me nipa na ka che me say nyam che ubo na wo soro umba mo se bo na wo so ntiti so kakra man me na kasa ma me reasons ni ade nyina so de da ko nya ho abra me gina wo se nipa ne bai oba na say oh na foreign years say was 330 per bag 50 kg na best time is was 300 oh 30 series difference per ne man foreign ni bisa me gina wo say ya eso obi si o mia 30 series o say ne man foreign ni bisa ndi nipa ne ko wie na say jam je say afa wo de make no enti yawo
in that sense no say if near musimo ahoden a ye kase monye Ghana aye
industry
soya cake na mo betumi aye nti matable concerns that ma ban no say sa cake ne kraba no yen hwe say bia either say ye dey huge tax ebeto so ama omobo no aye dene as compared to any local ones and I say mo call for total ban on that you know
me a serious advocate for Sajuma a question obusa me from honorable Akoto Free Akoto
Abres yeah
many honorable Free Akoto ekasa ho me one of the advocates ema omode ban on soya beans
bye
from sponsor documentaries near the me a serious advocate for equitable markets. Say aban no ye ga say mo bi nkra bi ma because me nye survey bia hu say ye hia e bia 40,000 metric tons local bet me produce bia 30,000 metric tons the ma 10,000 metric tons na me need that survey no and me they may advocate for ne say aban no emma fairness emra market no wo de nipa na wo de no ma ne beba duties taxes they are also to alman ntua na sa exemption na dia ma omon ye nyi free ho and they say aban ye exemption free ho na nipa na kokra na manaba esi duty ni e bia 10% 15% 20% wa tua wie owie a o de agu no ma ne so wa che bo ne bibia o de bo ne e ba marketer e bia ye ni sa local e benya advantage enti me de me nka se mo bi nkrama because me ni survey bi che say e bia ye wo 30% and 70% yabano and allow 30% top up me ni bibia sa but abano emma fairness emma marketing that's all.
Okay, fairness emma marketing wa Johamed na ye na ye sponsor Adama West African Limited ono na airboy no ba ye no ban emma ye 7 periods and ye ne a ye do ebru ene ye atosede ene ye ne a we see ye dom mo no dom mo no emo no ebetimi aboa yi pa ma bibia akoso kama enti se oye kuani na wutie me na nwume na sabe ye nsu etoi master te modua mo nema na se mo hyase se modua mo nema ne dia ene mo nya wad na mo nua enema no na se nsu no hyase se to a wahwe ya amaso be hyepa nti Adama West African Limited your number one crop protection wono na ebo eye waburo no ho pan amawo se imura biara ebeyi ne ti ewo eye amonum no ana aburo no mu no ebeyi enwura no afiri ho ama aburo no atimi anya hoden abo saso na wose men kanche wose wode Nico Gold so ye adwuma ba kona na mom de chese wo mfa amazing ene Nico Gold no emfra obia eye na dwuma so wo de gu eye fidie kafo no mu na ise 1 liter na obo 15 liters no mu na wa de nsu agum kakra na ise obo de gu eye efu na ase na ejinwura no wi a wonim de eye enkum eye eburu no anase enhye waburu no wana de na dwuma eye na ise enwura na eyi efri eye no baye mu na oso utumi enya ho ene apafo no omaso haye hyehye munya bi na wade eye dwuma so a eno anse wape ebi na wade gu eye kafkafo machine wade abo achi na eze wona wosene no apafo bebe wo mo jano na eye amazing ene Nico Gold 400 abama saso no ase me ma waso nti se flexa so ho a eboa flexa akroboto be se flexa na ampe na apede nti se we akuani na wo so wadwuma wo ya na emo udua mo utomo oni how cry nwura oni nwura to nkwanta amapai wade so e how pa nwura je mo na boss okudina na ma je adwuma gu umoka wati na wote isanse eye Adama West African Limited was me mo asonti so the flexa ba ma bokagu umoka ngu ye because Adama West Africa ba obeboa nti bomodin nenya flexa ne bi na nya flexa na betima boa ayi nwura ne nyina ma omo no etimi asodoso amam ti ubetimi afre ana obewo sopo Adama West African Limited your number one crop protection ebo no buy no buy amam 0544 0544 32 50 30 Adama, West Africa. 0544 32 50 30 Adama, West Africa. 0544 32 50 30. Nti unya eye Adama, eye Frexa, na unya Adama, eye Amazing Nikogoda. Ukokra, uni ubi anyhow. Nti sabre yeah, wamo ena aso ya se medi dwumadi ebra saso na Bosheba Electricals, your number one electrical dealer in the whole of West Africa, Ghana. Aha, and ebutu nti wo pe eye enkane papa, cables papa, light papa, ni efe na efe, ade papa papa nkwana ye tono ele Bosheba Electricals aso ye hanamo. Saso no se memo aso nti se owo eye fire air condition fire air condition fire ebo mframa kama papa standard ones no bi e wo hanamo e na afi so eye CCTV cameras installation in cable papa CCTV system you eye enipa no e ma na also obi e odi bone bia no wotimi nsaka no enti sa eneti eye adwuma memeda efi no nsia ekopem memeda Monday to memeda efi edwada kosi memeda 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. oyepa building mo aba obi Bosheba Electricals open kanea open lights open cables bibia open bia oba ha on sabe to me akabi na also they do adwuma so sabre me name my boss esa air to ankom so entry so in the next 5 minutes it be telephone line na wa opese nkomo ayedie obeka bi no na also aba beka bi nti boss so far so good hu say industry no cost abi mu bi mu gu wo share in your view if you say e na apart from ebia ebo ne de kekeka o de na mo local firms no mo nye ni ye ai no nti Ghana for do na nhyeda energy e wo Ghana product na de na betimi aye ama na yeji ama obia ni age Ghana product no me the my observe ye finishing how
packaging
wo hwe ne mafo de packaging o ayin label na ebo ho no na hwe de na ye de na azani abele we say abele ni na abele all compare that of mafo de a utimi ra shop mafo shop o package label no any packaging no kwetimi action e ma woto but that is not the case here. Is it that packaging firms no and so more yamaye no na ensure any system be brana
no question the okano initially na a man for issues kakra with quality near they say idea in Ghana as a quality no form but they say Ghana for na ko manim bebre mfidia idea no ma no product omo ye no ni bibia no Ghana for na acquire the same mfidia bi wa and the quality no any problem bebre so as if previously first obi ko tompa bo so Ghana pa bo ade ko to ansa na awai these days entisa me sure me share me wo me member AGI member we sure me shoes na meto one guy because I'm say President Mama first administration no e na baso because the guy was doing nice shoes and so to be crowded until Ghanaians are doing very well but adeba ko aka packaging to the okano until me a Kye University for school of I think say
business and entrepreneur
business
sciences
commercial area way
industry
and whatever
industrial act
yes you know more packaging department that ba me ho nyina for internship near attachment near packaging issue there was a time and say Ghana nka Kokodoma soap near at Semna near local one indigenous ones na man for the cocoa near the there was a time now Semna be free Malaysia Bagana Tuntumsa
all right okay enti Tuntumsa na ye
na Ghana for be Toby but where difference no Ghana dey better but how much your packaging no because the one na anything no at and if it's a packaging no ya dey ba kon say improve on it na man look appealing to Ghanaians na Ghana for kwa so dey no wa shelf so ɛwɔ display a yɛnso yɛbɛtɔ yɛ deɛ bi sɛ ɛn deɛ no korɛ ɔsɛ yɛ improve on it seriously.
Apart from that no obi sɛ challenges no motu and modu what level and aban hyehyɛ
yɛn yɛfeel sɛ yɛayɛ deɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ yɛgu so yɛ deɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ yɛfeel sɛ aban no aban mmoa yɛn ɛwɔ ɛkwan bebree so
kwan bɛyɛ so ne so
ɛkwan aban bɛtumi afa so aboa ne sɛ aban no ankasa yɛ the biggest spender ɛwɔ ɔman yi these days ɛm sɛ amanfoɔ ka sɛ economy no yɛ slow nso ate bi da
economy no ɔmo keka
amanfoɔ ka sɛ economy no yɛ slow
dollar bar from say are slow
the government is not spending government is the biggest spender sɛ aban ka sɛ ebi a matua contractors ka akuafo yi matua ɔmo ka obi a ɔyɛ aban project matua ne ka sɛ ya sika bɛba system no aban se ɛmo a amanfoɔ adua sɛ paddy rice egu hɔ a yɛntɔ yi ɛburo a egu hɔ a yɛntɔ a yɛama amanfoɔ kra bebree bɛgu mu yi soya ne adeɛ a ɛwɔ hɔ yi nyinaa aban se okay fine sɛ anwa yɛn mu bi anwa sɛ yɛde ma
industries
buffer stock for
sɛ ɔmo ayɛ ma buffer stock for n'aba mu
mawura mu kakra pɛ sɛ mehwɛ sɛ mɛtumi anya kakra ma nakɔ a ɛfi asɛ ɛsi bi a buffer stock for monye aburo anaasɛ mo ɛmfa ma high school for second school for
okay wait mami add up to ɛmo no ɛnura akyi president ama directives sɛ buffer stock ɛntɔ wɔnyɛ
ɛyɛ long overdue
ɛna ɔmfa ma ayi for no
ɛyɛ long overdue
nti ɔno deɛ wayɛ hɔ deɛ no
because paddy rice egu hɔ bebree hwɛ sɛ yɛn mpanimfoɔ anaasɛ yɛn adi sika kotɔ na ɛsɛ yɛpɛ perfume anaa whatever rice a school ni akɔla wɔ hɔ nom a aba na efi di ne deɛ sɛ mɛmɛ ne mba wɔ fie na sɛ mɛ na mɛ tɔ deɛ na aba fie na wɔbɛdi na ɔbɛba ne sɛ ma tɔ ɛmo abɛsi wɔn sɛ ɔsɛ wɔn ni a sɛ wɔ option akɔdeɛ nti aban sɛ mɛ na mɛ ehwɛ mo
nti ɔsɛ headline ni Mahama directs buffer stock to procure local rice for all schools.
Exactly. Ache kura ache. Ache.
Thursday no no.
Empty ache. This thing should have come long ago. And the abandon bit me up in that direction.
There's another can be said more government agencies more be and talk local rice. But in the end, no.
Because the policy nearby by implementation so another thing.
Say near your sponsor or one and more money. As I
they meant to be mouth.
The sponsor say I'm more hard you know. Yes, sir. And then
they meant to be mouth.
Money and told sponsors on some party for no so to marry.
I buy a fantastic project and as a fantastic program. Abba. I'm going to get it.
Yes.
Called Ghana Poultry Farm. So buying the Nico Poultry Farm. Employment bit me a creative. Market a bit me a creative. Enormous. A bro I can once me broken rice. Soya, whatever. A poultry farm in a consume.
Now, even Oko a market you create where I create a more mujumi.
Never came.
Yeah, I create a more sustain.
That's right. And this a bino to me bois. Nothing or sheho year. But visa approach, you know, was a banner sign for
approach bear. I'm going to take it. Me can bolis, me can bolis in the make
approach, you know, a banner for because you'll be an so your existing farmers know
exactly.
A ban and source to the existing farmers no. Not farmers ne pair or more and source to satellite people no say it be a vase be a me cosinia meche farms. A ban me recognize that. Until a ban am a contract. If you say mean to me producing in my far outgrower farms. Me boamo no magic no matter. So the abano enemy but just get from me home the omo ye dey ni na beko
MPP for ye bi anyi
na me say ni na beko
cockers
ni na beko
all right adesmama you didn't come KSMA and song or three na ye sorry am Seekers Ministries that is Seekers our bremo also betimi a journey and come ayi dey e bia na won nsemfo bi a opese also ka ana obusa 0322494401 0322494401 0322494771 0322494771 and now 0322494401 wobɛtumi ajoin yɛ brɛ no ɛyɛ ayɛ nti one friend tem na sɛ ɛyɛ a bɛka sɛ hello good evening mewaju ɔpanyin
Hello,
nyame adom agya sɛ nyana nso ɛ
yo, manager Okasa Ebepa, the organizer of 40 Farmers Association.
okay
The poster who na Papa we. What in the ma the Akuto and India here.
papa
Akuto
bɛya
top the importation of dress at the soya meat, the almost crab Magana. If you want farmer, we discuss part that Copa Papa farmer no soprano. It is not set at the soya pa Wagana. We have been talk, we have been talk. And the ma amount for any 40 farmers.
the network and I say what's it called hello Mr. Senior all right I'm the network until I come also beat me join here 0322494 and I can maybe say I'm the network and I come all right since also beat me join here 0322494 03224947771 so na yeni komo enti ofi say so far so good no there aban by within 1 year policy no say na ekushimo businesses no ene mo amoye production no ana enya reflect positively
Edenyame. Yemetime kan edenyame.
mo da nyame
Ye bompa ye se enhihye ya aban no de agu akwam ne be baso kama.
nti we are key one be na we anim senka emra mu sisi ama ye mo amoye production line no bibia ene kama
se
kama
aban no de policy aba. Sa aban bi e about the manifesto ba.
yeah
I'm going to get say me support to pa. But visa omonhwe program ni ye no monhwe ni ye na and benefit industry and benefit Ghana.
But na say bi mu complain say omode enema ne koy na o man fa aduane anka ho nti o mo so esu
As I make say me so ye me wo companies a o ma GGB a every me ho a enko get no omode ye. Nti because aban no ama companies bi omo ye feed ni bi a omo ye agiso ya ni bi a omo so dey feed e ma farms na omo enko get nti e fi say eno ekoso a say omo amanfo control beto project free ye ho nti e boy nti e bompa say e bekoso ye na marketing so atimi abum.
Oh, okay. All right, Alishmamba, no ehwe ni say course no but minim the reason here.
Yeah, network.
I can't say mu. Enti in as much as ye ne eye onmiam for kwesi nyame che atwetwe nkomo no. Enti say you know so ya no ebi o market and I say
Beans ni dey bi ho pa.
me no you know oil no.
So ya oil ho me product bebre o market. So ya oil ni bi ho.
O so ya
meal no so ho.
me ye ho adverts me nsa nka me de.
O de no na op 2 no na menya card bebre.
Ye 2 pro na also say am for request here.
Ba jo e de nya din kra.
Ti bebre ho.
Bebre o.
All right, it's okay. Obi say well, o de bebre ho ya tinti obi apebia ye beba waso ye ho na ya ba.
O ma me nkomo ntema me ne marketing team no ebe mo feedback ama o matimi di bia bro.
Oh, okay. Matias here. Enti adishmamba na ye ne Mr. Nyameche nkomo no ye di AC na ya mu emusa ma